Hey there, today is Monday, October the 13th of 2025, and my name is Thom Rigsby. Welcome to your AmCon Daily Brief. On today's show, how changing our language can transform preparedness from fear to confidence and from isolation to connection. But first, let's get you up to speed with the latest from your ASAT team and the Daily Sit Rep.
This is your AmCon Daily Sit Rep for October the 13th, 2025. Up first today, a major new study has raised concerns about the health impact of diet drinks. Researchers following 120,000 adults for 10 years found that consumption of beverages with artificial sweeteners may cause serious liver conditions. Those who drank diet drinks daily had a 60% higher risk of developing metabolic dysfunction-associated steatotic liver disease, even more than those who consumed sugary drinks. Experts recommend considering switching to water or drinks without sugar or artificial sweeteners to reduce risk. Turning to the weather, a powerful nor'easter is currently slamming the mid-Atlantic and northeast regions. Coastal communities are facing heavy rains, tropical storm force wind gusts, coastal flooding, and high surf. States including Delaware, Maryland, New Jersey, Long Island, and New England are on alert, with New Jersey declaring a statewide emergency. Residents in these areas should stay updated and take necessary precautions. In other news, Al-Qaeda has renewed its threat on American soil, underscoring a serious domestic terrorism risk. Intelligence reports indicate over 1,000 operatives are present in the U.S., possibly planning multiple synchronized attacks targeting crowded public places. The group has advanced in bomb-making techniques and is focusing on biological, chemical, and radiological weapons. Authorities emphasize the need for heightened awareness and preparedness across communities. Meanwhile, nationwide protests and civil unrest continue, with particular attention to ongoing events marking the 2-year anniversary of the attack on Israel. Several protests are scheduled this week in cities including Pasadena, Oneonta, New York City, Los Angeles, and Fort Wayne. Members are urged to maintain situational awareness, report suspicious activity promptly, and know their exits when attending public gatherings. Lastly, looking ahead on the AmCon events calendar, there are upcoming water bath canning workshops in Berkeley Springs, West Virginia, on October the 18th and October the 22nd. Perfect for those wanting to learn preservation techniques. Also, the South Region Adventure Challenge is scheduled for November 7th to 9th in Milburn, Oklahoma, offering members an opportunity to test their preparedness skills in a realistic disaster simulation. Regarding today's weather overview, while the nor'easter dominates the East Coast with severe coastal flooding and damaging winds, parts of the Southwest and Central Rockies face slight risk of excessive rainfall and possible flash flooding early next week. Heavy snow is expected in the Northern Rockies and Sierra Mountains. Western Alaska continues to experience strong winds and flooding from typhoon remnants. Travelers and residents in these areas should stay vigilant. Members can access the American Contingency Members Only site to get the full report and more in-depth analysis of today's stories, along with practical preparedness tips, training opportunities, and resources to help you, your family, and your neighborhood stay crisis ready.
Last week we talked about awareness, how noticing patterns helps us stay calm and ready. This week I want to shift gears a little bit. I want to talk about something that doesn't get much attention in preparedness circles: language. The words we use every day have the power to either pull people in or to push them away. And the truth is, some of the words we've been using as a community have been doing the latter. So this week, we're going to start changing that. Think about this for a second. Every great movement, every strong community starts with shared language. Language builds culture. It shapes identity. It tells people who belongs and what we stand for. The words we choose frame the world we live in. For years, a lot of preparedness talk has been built around fear, about surviving instead of living, about isolation instead of connection. And that language served a purpose when the goal was to wake people up. But now it's time to grow up. It's time to build something that lasts, something bigger than fear. Preparedness isn't about surviving apart from the world. It's about thriving within the world. It's not every man or woman for themselves. It's every family for their community. That's why the way we talk about preparedness matters so much right now. We're reframing it around 3 key emotions: connection, capability, and confidence. Because that's what preparedness really delivers. So when you hear me this week use some new terms like neighborhood teams instead of chapter, or ReadyCore instead of AmCon, don't think about it as a rebrand. Think of it as a renewal. We're putting new language around timeless values, strong families, prepared neighborhoods, real hometowns. Words build worlds, and it's time ours matched who we truly are. A community building capability and confidence together, not a crowd preparing for chaos. Today, pay attention to the words you use when you talk about preparedness, even just in your own head. Are they words of fear or words of strength? Try swapping one phrase for something that builds connection instead of anxiety. For example, instead of, "What if everything falls apart?" say, "What can I do to make my family stronger?" That simple change rewires how you think and how others see preparedness. All right, when we chat tomorrow, we'll go beyond survival and talk about what comes next. How preparedness isn't just about making it through, but about building a life that thrives no matter what happens. Thanks as always for listening to the AmCon Daily Brief. If you're already a member, that's awesome. Make sure to check out today's resources on the members only platform or in your Asset app. And if you're not a member yet, it's really easy. Just head over to AmericanContingency.com to join the network and start building your resilience today. I'm Thom Rigsby. Stay alert, stay ready, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.